Okay, I am trying to do something that really scares me with my painting because the mood is not what I need it to be. It doesn't reflect what I want it to be. I worked really hard on this part, and it is the part that I enjoy the most, which is making the sky. So it's like why is it a big deal? Because I love this part. So yes, hope for the best. And I don't like wasting paint, so this is like something that I feel like I really do have to do because it's been on my mind a lot. This painting cannot do without this aspect of it. It has to, it has to. So yeah, and I'm excited and I'm happy because I feel like this is a very healing project for me, and so having it feel the way I want it to feel, it's more about what it actually means to me, if that makes sense. Actually able to go through my emotions, like I'm like, this is not the feeling that I felt, you know, like these colors are everything. They speak a lot about the language of like what you're trying to convey. If you want something to be like moody and dark, you're going to use maybe like red and black, but if you want something to be soft, open, and loving, you'll probably use a color like pink or like purple. If you want something to feel calm, you'll use blue. But what I'm going for is like loving, something, a chapter closing in a way, a realization of something. And like blue sky is something that is like so present, and I feel like that's not what I'm trying to convey in this piece, which is about realizing that any road you take will lead you to the right path. It's supposed to show like the hardship of when you're in the valley of it all, when you're like in it, how hard it can feel. When you get to the top of that mountain, or when you finally get to that goal, you realize that every wrong turn, every right thing, they were all the right choices to lead you to here, you know? And so that's not blue sky to me when you realize that. It's like a soft, warm, loving calmness. So sometimes you have to change the painting because the colors are just not what you thought they were gonna be. All right, so come with me while I fix this painting. Before I do anything, I'm going to be prepping my paint, prepping my canvas by putting some masking fluid, liquid mask. I actually don't know what it's called. I put some of this on all the places that I do not want the new paint for the sky to mess up. That way you don't have to go back and repaint everything. It dries really fast. I like to speed up the process with a fan, and because it's latex based, once you're done, it's very easy to just rub off, and I really like it. Little tip from me to you. I'm not gonna lie, a part of me really regrets working past this point. Like I kind of wish I would have just stayed with these colors, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn. This is actually one of the largest landscape paintings I've ever worked on, so there has been a lot of trial and error, and at the time, you know, I was really enjoying the blue sky, but through experience and some time looking at it, I realized that that's just not what it was meant to be. But I really do not like wasting paint, so if even it's just a little bit, I will rub it on and make it work somehow. This was where I felt like I was finally able to relax my shoulders and be like, oh, okay, this looks good. This looks good. You're on the right path. And right now, what you see me doing with the mountains in the background is just giving it the same tone. When you make them the same tone like that, that is what's going to help it look like it's receding even further into the distance. Something that I had to relearn with this painting is learning to breathe and allowing things to unfold as they are, which is kind of ironic because that is a huge part of this piece's message. So the fact that there was many times where I was like, am I doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction? I don't know. Luckily, I kept pushing forward, and I had to find out for myself if I was going in that direction or not. All right, so wait, let me get my tape. Okay, so I am at the point of my painting where I'm not thinking right. I'm just gonna keep painting. You guys, at that point, I was getting so in my head about if I liked it or not, and like obviously looking back, I could be like, yeah, I really liked it, but there was like a good hour after I did it that I was so afraid. And that is the scariest part of reworking a painting, because you really don't know how it's going to turn out. You want it to turn out one way, but you actually don't know if you can make it turn out that way. And not because you lack the skills even, it's more like, is it even what you wanted? Did it even turn out the way you envisioned? And
when I have those fears, I try to remind myself that even if I did have to start over, the painting would probably look even better if I redid it anyways. Having that mindset really helps me to keep pushing forward.
I don't give a damn about my reputation. No. You're living in the past as a new generation.
Honestly, what I hope you get from this video is that being vulnerable and not knowing where something's going to take you, but knowing that you want to change is so empowering, and it's okay to not know what's on the other side, but know that you need to keep moving forward or something needs to change. I hope that you can apply this not only to your paintings or your work in the future, but also to your real life. I think there's a lot of parallels between what we learn as artists and what that could mean for our real lives and how it reflects into our real lives. So just remember that sometimes you need to repaint the sky, and it feels scary, but that doesn't mean you lose all the groundwork that you've done up until this point, but rather that you can work through your piece again or work through life again with more understanding, with more knowledge, and the chances are you're going to be a lot happier that you did, and it's going to turn out a lot more beautiful than you could have imagined. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Thank you.